Language Apps is a project of the Christian Society for the Deaf under the Christian Family Organizations Office of the INCRadio Church of Christ. It is a part of the Church's continuous intensive efforts to reach out to and care for the deaf, INC members and non-members alike. This free sign language app includes the following features: 8,000 plus vocabulary entries, all in video, customizable video playback speeds, examples of signed phrases and sentences, categorized everyday signs like alphabet, numbers, colors, greetings, educational terms, medical terms, legal terms, iglesianicristo and religious terms, and many more. User maintainable favorites category, fast search and voice search. All features are available offline. And since these sign language applications contain phrases concerning the iglesianicristo and religious terms, we can use these apps in inviting more deaf fellow men to learn the basic doctrines being taught inside the church. For more information, please visit www.iglesianicristo.net, www.facebook.com/Christian Family Organizations, www.facebook.com Christian Society for the Deaf. Thank you for your support.
This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good day, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to those who are tuning into INCRadio Micronesia. I miss you all here. It's been a while since I've been on air. I'm one of your hosts and producers here on this satellite studio, Sister Arlene Malikdem from the local congregation of Guam. And of course, tonight it's a little different with our broadcast this evening because we want to give way into something that is coming up new. Just like here in the month of January, a new year, a new month, we are also going to be launching something new here in this satellite studio. But before that, I want to go ahead and introduce all who are here in this panel right now this evening. I want to go ahead and go first with our CFO overseer here in the District of Micronesia, Roger.
Hello, Sister Arlene. We're actually the district multimedia advisor of the district.
Sorry, that is correct.
Brother Christopher Valdez is the CFO overseer.
That is correct. Yes, well, thank you.
Hello, Sister Arlene, and to our brothers, Brother Matt and Brother Sean, good evening to both of you. Good evening to all our viewers.
Thank you, RJ, about that correction. Yes, he is our DMA, District Multimedia Advisor, here in the District of Micronesia, giving his support here in our broadcast this evening. But also with us is our crew members, Brother Matt. Hi, how are you? How are you doing this evening? And let's introduce yourself one more time to everybody.
Thank you, Caroline. I'm doing fine today. My name is Brother Matt Lewis Pasha. I'm from the locale of Saipan. And it's great to be here in a very interesting form of our broadcast.
Thank you, Brother Matt. Yes, that is right. And thank you so much for making it here as well. One of our crew members here in our satellite studio who has been here for quite a while. But not only him, we do have another brother that is here with us in our panel this evening, Brother Sean. Hi, Brother Sean. Let's introduce yourself.
Hello, Sister Arlene. Once again, I'm Brother Sean Natividad from the locale of Guam and a fellow INCRadio officer. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Brother Sean, and it's been a while since you've been on air. You have been traveling so much, and it's great to have you here as well. So tonight we want to go ahead and talk about something new here in our broadcast that's going to be happening pretty soon. We are going to have a rebranding, a relaunch this coming Sunday at 6 p.m. And we want to invite everybody now. And if you have not heard, something is going to change with INC Radio Micronesia, and we want to have you be the first one to see that um, on Sunday at 6 p.m. And the link will go out to everybody, and we hope to get your awesome participation from all the local congregations here in the District of Micronesia. But before that, want to go ahead and say, since we have something new, let's talk about something old or something that we want to sort of say farewell to. And of course, we want to talk about what was our favorite memory in INC Radio Micronesia when as it first started for you. I know Brother Matt, he's been here. He's been here not the full way, but Brother Sean, you kind of have been here since the beginning. What was your favorite memory of INC Radio Micronesia?
I think my favorite memory is the start of INC Radio in the District of Micronesia. It was so how you say, so different. It was hectic because it was our first time going live, especially it was during COVID, right, ATR?
Yes, that's correct. It was during COVID, and I believe we had so many brethren connected. I don't know if you can recall that, Brother Matt. Did you ever get involved with INC Radio connecting on that launch?
I don't think so personally po, but I definitely remember hearing other people regarding
I know.
quarantine attacks.
That's awesome. So how about you, Brother Matt? Like your favorite memory so far since INC Radio has been around?
I think as far as INT Radio has been around for, I think personally, I kind of fondly remembered the first time I guested here po. It was very memorable since I really was just reading off of a script. But it's been a fun time just constantly, interacting with the brethren here in our locales and also being able to engage with you po in all of the different activities that we have here on show po.
That's correct. I remember that broadcast, Brother Matt. You were reading off a script. Yeah, you were very nervous. I remember that. But you know what? From that time to this time, I've seen you grown. Like from talking in the YouTube chat and reading all our comments. You've done so well. You have grown so well in like public speaking. You got to be proud of yourself on that, right, Paul?
Po, indeed, of course po. It's a very big
Absolutely. So I hope that actually makes it a lot easier for you when it comes to public speaking. I know for me, I was never a public speaker. Um, it was something I had to keep practicing on, seeing and viewing other broadcasts, and also other hosts how they host. And so it's a lot of learning stuff, and it was great to know that we have that back back support also to our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Ndaya or Kuya Manny. He always helps us with being better and to level up in our broadcast. Now, going to our latest and first of all, Brother RJ, because Brother RJ has recently, not too recent, but recently has been here in the District of Micronesia. But what is your first memory or favorite memory of INC Radio Micronesia for you, Paul?
Yes, Sister Arlene. So if we would talk about tenure, I guess we can say that I'm the youngest one. I may not be
Yes,
the youngest
Paul.
age, but I'm the youngest one here. We arrived, me and my family, from the Philippines, year 2023, Paul. And my favorite memory of INC Radio was, I'm sure you remember this, is when we had a broadcast for New Year's. Remember that? And then you were in Guam, the crew was in Guam, and then we were here in Saipan. And then we were able to face the new year, have the countdown during the actual broadcast of our satellite studio. That was a really memorable experience for us. And for me, I couldn't forget that moment, Sister Arlene.
Yes, I think I remember that. That was the very first time and the very first time we ever had you connected, Paul, which is nice. And also, I remember when Kat Julius was uh was spearheading the greetings, like he was secretly saying like, okay, this is what we're gonna say for our year's greeting. I
That's right.
remember
That's
that.
right. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm starting to recall more of what happened that evening. It wasn't just the countdown, but just before the countdown, me and Brother Julius, we were actually going around the local congregations, and while we were having the broadcast, we were actually connected on our phone, so we were able to go to a few local congregations and get their greeting during our special New Year's broadcast. I remember that. That was a lot of fun, actually.
That was a lot of fun. And I can honestly say, Ka RJ, the island of Saipan is so blessed and so lucky to have uh such a grand New Year's celebration. I can honestly say that I've seen New Year's celebration where you can actually pop your own fireworks, right? Nearby, like even in your residence. It's so nice
Yes.
to have that.
Yes, here in Saipan, what they're really known for New Year's is fireworks. Um, if you just go outside and wait for the New Year to come, you will witness it everywhere around you. So I think you remember when we were during that broadcast that all I had to do was just step outside, and then we would see the neighbors playing with the fireworks. But for us, we
That's
were
correct.
careful with that, of course, right?
That was so amazing. I really love that broadcast, and it was just also last minute to really think about it. I remember that, and we were here broadcasting on Guam. I think it was brother Mike and also Sister Marisol. I think Sister Marisol's first New Year's broadcast here in the District of Micronesia. So it was amazing to have that experience. So thank you for sharing that amazing experience and memory of INC Radio Micronesia. Now, if if anyone was to ask about what I think there's so many things that I I can say for very favorite memories. I think it was also the guests that all have participated, have given their time, because sometimes when it comes to these guests, these brethren that come into our show, they really take the time and effort to share and to give such good memories and good perspectives of our discussions, of our topics. And I think every time we have a really good guest, that would be my favorite memory for everyone. So I want to thank all the guests here on INC Radio Micronesia for always saying yes to be for being here to give your perspective, to always to share what your knowledge is about our topic. And those are the most fond memories I have of INC Radio Micronesia. We do have so many brethren that are so talented here in the district, from entrepreneurs. Like there's so many entrepreneurs in Saipan, also here in Guam. We have a gem here in the district of Micronesia, and we'll talk about that a little bit maybe in a few minutes. And then we also have different time zones that we always have to adjust here in the District of Micronesia. So I wanted to ask if Brother Matt knows this. Brother Matt, how many time zones do we have here in the District of Micronesia?
This is a very tricky question because I'm not really too sure. If I were to guess, maybe two, potentially three, Paul. I'm not really too sure.
2 or 3? We'll see. Let's see. How about you, Brother Sean? What do you say?
I think it's three.
It's
Three.
3?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
How about Ka RJ? How many time zones are here in the District of Micronesia?
I should know this answer, right? Four time zones.
Four
So who's
time
correct,
zones?
Sister Arlene?
Is it four time zones? Yes, it is four time zones. Why? What is the first time zone? Who's the farthest away from the island of Guam? That would be
Majuro.
Montreal. Yes. And Montreal is 2 hours forward from Guam. And then we have another time zone who is who was Pohnpei. Yes. Pohnpei is a different time zone. The third one is
Ibay?
Us.
us. Yeah, us. It's in Guam and Saipan. And then the last one is
Koror.
Koror Palau.
Shout out to
Yes.
our brothers and sisters from Koror, Palau.
Yes, they are always supporting us here on IC Radio, and definitely we are going to really highlight them in what is coming up with INC Radio Micronesia's new branding, starting with the launch that will happen on Sunday at 6 p.m. Once again, we'll give you the link for you to all come in and share all your experiences, but also to engage with us. So, hint, hint, I was telling you a little bit that we are going to have an interactive broadcast that evening. So, we are so excited to show what is in store with the new INC Radio Micronesia satellite studio. So, going forward now, we want to go ahead and mention to all our viewers this evening to thank them so much for viewing us here in the INC Radio Micronesia Satellite Studio link. And we want to go ahead and see if anyone currently viewing us and leaving any messages on our YouTube link. Let's go ahead and take a look. Brother Sean, do you see anything? Well,
First up, I see Sister Michelle Giang. She says greetings to all brethren po, especially to our resident ministers, Brother Gelson Gulmero and family, and advance happy birthday po to his wife and from the locale of Garapan. Do I read more or?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a
I
few
think
more
we see
here,
more.
right? We have a
Yeah, we
few
do.
more, Sister Arlene, Brother Sean. I'll go ahead and take care of it this time. I always wanted to do the YouTube engagement. So,
So let's go ahead, Roger.
so we have to always give our shout out to our sister Jade Pasha, who's always supporting us, always commenting. Thank you, Sister Jade. In our new chapter in INC Radio, we expect even more activeness from you, Paul. Of course, we have Sister Michelle Guillam from the local congregation of Garapan, who's always there to support, and even Sister Glenna Serrano po. So thank you from our brothers and sisters in Garapan po. Now, Sister Arlene, I know you noticed this. Brother Mario from the Philippines is always supporting our our broadcasts. He never fails to support our broadcasts. So, Brother Mario, wherever you are in the Philippines, we want to give our thanks to you for always supporting our broadcast here in the District of Micronesia. We have Sister Irene Po Reyes, if I pronounce that correctly. We also have Sister Guy from the local congregation of Garapan. Of course, I can't forget my lovely wife, Sister Erin Villegas, who's always there to support me and also INC Radio po. And we have a few more comments po from our brothers and sisters. Thank you always for supporting our broadcasts, our our different activities. We even have Sister Maricel, who's actually on the chat right now as well, who's one of the hosts of our satellite studio. But before I go on, brother, and I just want to also thank our district minister, Brother Joven Cepilio Jr., and our assistant district minister, Brother Julius Malabanan. They're always there to support us. Po. They really are there to always support us, especially for the INC radio satellite studio of Micronesia. And also thank you to Christopher Valdez, our CFO overseer. Sister Arlene?
No problem. Thank you, RJ, for that. I think he was just going to go down the line. And we also want to mention Brother Julius Malabanan, our Assistant District Minister. Hello po. Thank you again for your support here on INC Radio Micronesia. First and most of all, we want to say to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, hello po. We hope you are doing fine and well. We want to thank you so much and give you our warm greetings here in the District of Micronesia, as well to our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranyo Manalo. We also want to say hello po. Hope you're doing well, and also your family. We want to thank you so much for always giving your love and support to the entire church. Also want to mention to all our crew members that we're not able to join us here this evening. You know, there's other responsibilities that they have to do, but thank you so much for those who have always given their support there in the island of Saipan, the crew members there, and also here on the island of Guam. Thank you so much. We want to also mention to our station manager, Brother Wally Tarai. Thank you so much, Paul, for always being there for us with leading us here in INC Radio, and also especially to our executive producer, Kuya Manny and Daya. Thank you, Kuya, for always helping us and guiding us here on our broadcast. So I want to thank you again, everyone. We are excited to see you this coming Sunday, 6 p.m. And we are going to relaunch or have a launch and a new look of INC Radio Micronesia. So good night, everyone. We want to see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Ano din salita. Ako,